Welcome to Thoughts of War. My name is Bart, a nonviolent follower of Jesus. While recently watching some YouTube news on the Ukrainian-Russian conflict, I came across this Ukrainian soldier who could describe biblical nonviolence better than I think I've done in any of my previous videos covering early church history of the first 500 years or the verses I've covered in the Old and the New Testament. I feel like just in this one brief segment, he will help you understand biblical nonviolence.
On the lookout as shells fall on Ukraine's eastern front. Government forces say they have been ordered to show restraint.
Right now, we don't respond to their fire because they're shooting at us now, at the command post. Our commanders don't allow us to fire, and we are following orders even if there is a wish to respond. Because the enemy is waiting for us to shoot back. But if there is no political agreement, things will get resolved with military power.
Wow. So, did you catch that? There's this Ukrainian soldier who is on the front lines, who's actively being fired at by the enemy, and the only reason he is not responding is because his commander has ordered them to show restraint. If you want to understand biblical nonviolence, that's basically it. We believe that Jesus is the commander and we are soldiers on the front line. We have to have faith that our commander has the better strategy, that our commander understands the military conflict better than what I do from my vantage point on the front line. And if I just do what my commander asks me to do, then it will be better for my commander's kingdom and the kingdom which I'm also a part of because I choose to follow my commander. And so it takes faith on the soldier to not respond, even if they want to respond. And then notice that last part. At some point, he mentions if they cannot agree politically on the conflict, then it's going to be resolved militarily. So this soldier will not always be in this position where he will not respond, but he's just currently in that position. Many Christians who believe in biblical nonviolence, they believe that there is a time when Jesus will come back and he will militarily respond. He did not respond the first time he came. He does not ask his followers to respond currently on the front lines. However, in the end, Jesus will come back. He will militarily respond. And if he chooses to have his followers then engage in military conflict, then they will engage in military conflict. Of course, if you go read in Revelation, when Jesus comes back, the commander himself comes and destroys the opposing enemy, the enemy forces. So this Ukrainian soldier, I feel like, I do not know who he is, but I feel like he just explained biblical nonviolence. I said about the best I've seen it done. It's just a soldier who's following his commander's orders. And he just has faith in his commander.